saying?
Why were you laughing? Is it because of the way I wear my headset? I feel comfortable when I wear it this way. That's why I fix it that way. I saw you laughing. I know that's why you are laughing. I know that's why you are laughing.
What is that question?
I know why you are laughing. So don't even answer it. Let's move on to the main issue.
That will me say, oh, Bahano, or so rock do a bed, my bed for street, and it didn't Baha. How was your night?
Oh, it was nice. Very interesting.
Once I did your own used to piano. Oh, yeah, for the meantime, I said, maybe ballet. I said, the end was on the man, that's him. Reggie, and I said, I don't pay the old dressing. And I said, I said, we could set out Bonu loans in
some will be queen.
Oh, dear. Say, heaven, yes, right here. It's heaven.
What do you mean?
Okay, I end up in the
Okay, so our first story is about Kyeremanten. Yes, I say he will review the constitution to reduce presidential powers. Say yatwa bamano no ban into power. That's the only way he can review whatever, if only he has the power as a president. And see with all the rights, like I say, with all the goodies, the sweeties the president enjoys and all that, no, when he comes into power, he will review the constitution to reduce all presidential powers. So Sister Debbie, I'll be starting with you as usual.
Well, I would say all politicians are the same. You know, they come up with a lot of interesting policies, initiatives and stuffs when they need the power. But then after you've like entrusted the power into their hands, it's very difficult for them to actually implement what they themselves has promised to do. So as he's saying, he's in need of power, right? And he's also saying what he can do to help the nation. For the constitution, I mean, a lot of people are calling for the review of the constitution because there are some parts or some of the should I say rules? No, some parts of the constitution actually needs to be reviewed, because you can see that they've written the thing in the constitution, but it's not working. The same people who brought out those things in the constitution are actually going against it. You get it? They're actually going against it. And so a lot of people, as I said earlier on, are calling for the review of the constitution. And I've seen a lot of politicians who came out and they were like, oh, they are going to do that, they are going to do this, they are going to do that, but immediately they come into power, it looks as if there is some kind of power there that actually change everything about them. They don't actually focus on that. So I would say that he's actually also saying his part. I mean, President Akufo-Addo has even said more than that. He said we should test him, we should do stuff. We've tested him, and we can testify to the goodness of God for 8 good years, what he has done. And so to me, I believe he's also saying what he feels like he will do. And when you trust in him, maybe you should give him the power. But me, as I said earlier on, that all politicians are the same. They will say this, they will say that, but then when they get into power, they do otherwise. They do otherwise of what they themselves say they will do. Even with what they say they will do, the ones they've done, they've not actually completed it. It's half of it. But you see, as for the constitution, the truth be told, there are certain parts that actually needs to be reviewed, cancelled, and it should be written again, because I mean, you cannot come into power and then some stuffs are going on. Like some other time ago, they wanted to implement something like the wives of the president and then the vice president will be paid some amount of money, which I know that the wives of this president or the vice president, they don't have any responsibility to play in the parliament house or any developmental project, though they also do charity works as at that time. Even now they are still doing it. But in that case, I mean, a lot of people came out to talk about it, and then I'm sure, or I know that it actually didn't end anywhere. But then I would say that it is his own initiative or policy he's trying to bring out there, and so it is his own policy. So when he comes out and say he wants to do, unless you let him in, that is if we want to, so he will also come. We've tested someone. It's not bad to keep trying, so we can still try and see whether what he has said ebefa.
Okay.
I am actually with it.
Yes.
Oh, me put it made say when you say dream say let your 2 abandonment now or basis and constitution. So what you say, aha. A bear me the pan say because any constitution any any over years I be do our minds were any constitution you go ye use it constitution and yes and day and day out to be answer yes a son human. So what I say if you are son etino ana over 1992 constitution ye use na I said if you be mo so what I say metie interview bi nipa ne say uwo sika emrancho when will be a sika wadi for that because e disika be real so what I say justice ni nya adwuma eti no constitution ni die ni me bo bi a ngo betimi aba and then the first thing I was saying aban bia ba o mo hwe o mani de because rest some of benefit of ministers ni MPs bi nya masa na citizen na mo ya chichiri constitution na ma constitution na de o
and they are being paid with their own taxes.
See the kind of allowances are ni na constitution ni mu o munya benefit munya this all benefit mu ba na taxes akese mu da bebu yeso see ye ndua mu ye wi president ni president salary ni MP salary they said that they became president beji over something million Ghana cedis na na yeren sa be tuaneka adwuma ben na mo ba mo ye adwuma ben na first lady second lady mo ba mo ye yes o we to kwan kwa akwa ye say ye hu bi na bi there be can charity work oh ya amoya de say charity work ne de ni pa hia mo but adwuma ben na ya mo ye parliament mo ko bi so ajazie aha etinu media alliance do a political strategy aba bia ba promises o me ba be yiwi me ba be senka ba bia ba na komo dwen ye ho aka constitution the first thing no senka komo sesa because ache ana normal bi wo mu ono mu a won say ye wo sesesem sa freedom of speech ene ade no ebe wo but wo kakasa bi na etie because right to ama obi so la sebi ye man the platform be and some ayo keka no so ajaze though there will be freedom of speech obetima kasa but e was some session ma bi kasa bi won ma yes we penimu na one ne kasa though sometimes azam na bi won ma but e wo de we obed etina penifo no wo kasa koa no so ajaze etina ye kan say ye penifo no kasa koa so ajaze ye kasa koa ho no ye penifo sebi no like omu ni mnyanse ntina mo ye kasa koa ebe eti kasa bi won ma pese me didi da bi atema me nkon direct say o da bi sebi you like wajimi me wo kasa kwa me kan ebi kura na obi a wo tie tie no on tie de on tie ase so what as even abrofo no kura mpo kura no ayi some languages bi a onye say omoka first ni ye fi say normal oh we say no sa da prefer west na ya omoka ka no sisi ya no ma te say amu avoid this akasa no so what that it in constitution dey yes san be boy pa e be boy ni na and it sounds so e was all boy aban yes san sa constitution na would this be with this and this one the problem no aban bia ba na ko di constitution so ka Ghana entity it no constitution dey me pa cho say me nim so be wini o so wini o
fa
but one say for the one for but senka we a message to all this upcoming president and more best standing president no a message of them obia also bia ba anka constitution dey
but even he say ofa so one fa he still has every right to should I say, review it, because you're a citizen, and as a concerned citizen, you can take your your case to court.
And I may say, somebody can call Parliament to be cool. I'm quite no.
So we know they call court direct. What the case they call court direct?
Review the Parliament. No matter what say asema because the president in the back.
Okay.
Was a national thing, a nation. It's not what the Parliament. So what I say, and it's our majority minority no cry there. No crown book because say we are here to mountain Mrs.
Yeah.
And I won't say benefits and so there would you imagine say me be me banner me mad be 20 Ghana, 30 cedis, 50 cedis.
Na me
na aha.
No, even when they review the constitution, is for their own personal gain. They don't review it in such a way that you, the citizens, you actually benefit from it. No, they don't do it like that. They do it in a way that even if they are reviewing it, they are very cautious and careful that whatever they are doing will benefit them.
So
yeah.
Well, another no before some on be review and some be someone or mo be dream one sana camera better almost. So I just say as a one by interview, never share one corner. Oh, challenge to me. Me ba me dabi me ba bisa me question me bisa me me bisa me bisa me. It's no what you na camera that is no for her and obviously will bisa new questions. Me share one corner. And I'm out there. It's not more like omuko interview. Our radio stations now who presenters and I say who's now answer na maba air no. You be some more question and I'm go straight to the answer. Now more than one answer. So I just but aban bia ba na community minister constitution dia
they won't change
because 1992 you were year beam you go 2025 20 year go 2025 so 90 year 2000 abanya bako we are bako.
Okay, so delving into the world of pure movement. The pure bronya we Ghana talk show the pure and the baby bronya.
You actually be surprised when
you get na pure when you would to enter my one time. Okay, so the Ghana Police Service has arrested 26 individuals for the public display and reckless firing of toy guns. The suspects, who are currently assisting with ongoing investigation, will be arraigned to court to face legal proceedings. Wow, Ghana.
Bro, fuck yes, yeah. Bro, fuck yes, they shoot.
Okay, so they also highlighted that nationwide operations are underway to apprehend or arrest others involved in the rising trend of toy gun misuse, which have been observed in various parts of Ghana. Kumasi, the originator. Accra.
Sub-originator.
You see, when I saw it and I heard Kumasi, I was like, oh, okay. It's not surprising. But Accra for you, I'm saying, oh.
Accra no Kumasi, difference, Benny.
Oh, please.
No, it's just like when you bring in a cloth or something that is very catchy and everybody is wearing it, like it's cut across. You can actually find that same cloth. It's something that
toy gun. Since you're woman,
okay, I'm gonna share videos even, but Medikal. You see, once you involve yourself in that, just be rest assured you'll be arrested. Because Ghana Police Service, they are on alert for almost on metro.
This gun and a knockout. Then
oh, the gun knockout is rather scary.
No,
you have to never share videos. Yeah, because I remember 31st. That was last year or the last 2 years. Obi born knockout my essay and answer. So you can imagine. Okay, DJ Champa for your video.
The guy. Hey! The guy. Hey!
Che, DJ rock. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Me say china oh ye be bia wa ye no na edibedi bronya no.
Ano na edidi bronya.
Ah, medical crampody no hanja who are we?
One say
no kan wa ko prison aba no.
One say yes start.
Yes start.
One say sometimes one.
Yes. Now you wanna start saying sister le be so
sister le be start you.
Me na me sha see.
Ah, sorry.
You can say one say you free be throwback. Sometimes your own man akọ fa ade atwam. Hwe o kai say atale bi first recently year 2000 and if I say 2013 2014 I've no ye shebola.
Yeah, now I share skinny.
Why she bia onye guy
Ready made.
O chambe kwame so the hairstyle be by Africa go to a half.
Yes.
Yeah there o. Toy gun my use sa. One say there's no perception na e way trim. So that me minimum metiase. Oh, Ghana police met your
Why do you think the arrest is necessary?
The charges been on the bomb. One charges be because of mu use toy gun. And your real gun. Once me met your mass or my mama say obi be fast akoto na ohwe boys ya mo yi sa dia. O de ohwe boys. Esika be no mo no kototu. So what does it? So don't be obi tima supreme but adwen no ye na ma enkrofo adwen ko no ma bizu. Oma adwen ni sa ebia because of minimum charges e dey be bo mo there but
omo na election time
it's election e two way e wo kromu da e na mo mba ne stores mo ton we wo chi omo na ehunhia mo ko band stores knockout me ti yes ya band knockout it's 24/7 ya to knockout
last week obi bobi ma meti
ya bo da ene ko stadium na ya ji cup na ewinia
yes December me kra me bobi
ya bo knockout so ati ase even knockout sound no kra et say 2 sound I don't know the mom attention in the enko na to water pistol once ena make as e be depend nipa no motive boni wo ho obi be ka so be blow boni a enye toy gun or guitar no dey e be blow boni do obi betima for water pistol obi betima the substance bi aguma enye no dey kogu obi so but enye sa motive na e wo yetiri adwen be na mo de che wo question no na charges be na mo de ko bomb because of yesu toy gun ye near the head pillow lo me di bi da aji po me di pillow so it's in adene there fun in it. Once celebrate, one Ghana. Sometimes you tension, but you dream koso. Celebrate is quite muajim. Then they first say, is it Black Sheriff for someone video music video be? Oh no more jolly swimming pool. You are talking now. No more use this water pistol. No more there. Then they first say adiwi. Then they first say adiwi. Ghana, Africa. Bro need the obey there perfect. But I am kwan there. Ye be yen ko a but mimi sa boy se che wo no me sure say won say o video na policeman bi ba so wa video na mo di tu na che na mo pio na mo like ehunya me de ehunya ya agro ehunya omunyi election no to kwa be ba enye we ne be ma to kwa ba omun ko boko omun na ekitetu papa mu tutu
omo de ntumi nchi ya say omo de nko gina
ho na mo tutu papa enya aha so atiaze na kumase fo ye bele aba ade
ma mu dua bo
ye dua bo se ye bele
ofi kumase
aba
entia
do now the fake you ne dey
otekoko
na o se from de share there
Nana Kafra, Nana Unkwaso.
This can they be?
Arresting them is very necessary. He made. Hey, I'm coming. It's your view. Let me also express my opinion. You made an example that the white, they made this toy gun. Now toy gun is for fun. We are abusing it. Have you seen a video coming out and you've spotted white men fooling around with toy guns before? Even though it signifies a way of like fun, as I said earlier on, because they've made it's not something that is meant to hurt people. It's actually made for fun, and the use of toy gun is actually common when it has to do with we celebrating Christmas and stuff. But what I'm saying is that we are abusing it, and then taking a critical look at the period in which we have found ourselves now. We found ourselves now. We have people with bad perception. You've started using these toy guns to scare people, and now everyone has the perception that so far as you point a gun on me, it's a toy gun. Imagine somebody comes to point a raw gun on you, or there is a chaos somewhere and they are shooting. You will be like, it's a normal gun, and then at the end of the day you fall victim. And so to me, I believe that arresting them is just to send a caution out there that the toy gun is for fun but not to be abused. In this period we find ourselves, we are abusing it.
We are calling the pillow.
But what I'm trying to say is
how abusing
too much.
I saw panic attack.
Yes.
I saw one video. One guy went into a mall. The lady was not aware.
You see, so someone with BP, high blood pressure, hearing this one, so they have to arrest you. We are overdoing it.
Charges this and America said this and knockout. Then
definitely they will get charges. They'll get charges. It makes sense. Rob. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Kids are not abusing it.
It makes sense.
You say, "Bia, oh, my men, I won't talk." Me too. My used to sabe.
You've used it. But this is in a case where I see a woman in the market selling. Now when you call like all of a sudden who knew so now the panic how you yourself, how will you feel?
And the video
you feel
panicked to Obroni bibini jina so and the to na chair so ato agini phone we may feel say
or genu like real and
no they pure no or the jina
and I make say ade we won say though your situations be more and you say that ocean videos no crampo na I've grown on moody. So what I say, I've grown on moody.
Let me finish.
So what I say, and I've grown obi you say a fear ban yedi. So what I say, who him say I did it me by betty marina ubo say one night at Twitter.
Okay, then my sister they being
see indirectly we are communicating violence out there. That's to me. See, you should understand me. I'm not saying using the toy gun it's not good. It's good, but those times when they buy the guns for you, don't use it in the house. You use it with your friends. Have you gone to the market shooting people?
And I'm banning knockout because knockout and this gun then there is they don't knockout sound. Me say maybe Bobby won't
knockout. You know. Anytime
what you know?
Anytime that is
one at a time.
I'm gonna to knock out. Sometimes
let me finish. Please let me finish.
No, not to knock out. Knockout and this gun.
Please let me finish.
Especially what I paste away then.
Let me finish. I beg you. You spoke your opinion, right? And I'm also speaking my mind. And I'm saying that they are actually communicating violence out there, especially in this era. What a gun market, you are going to shoot someone's mother with BP the whole of the day. The person haven't sold anything, and you are doing that. So imagine that there is something going on so serious that they are shooting, killing people. You will be like, it is the same people fooling. Yes. We are in this country, we take things like so lightly. By the end of the day, the distraction that will cause us is small. It's small. Whether you argue or not, they've arrested them and it's good. It makes sense. It makes sense
because they are abusing
it makes sense, Rob. It makes sense.
And that's a raw gun, toy gun.
It makes
so
sense.
So this and knockout. I don't know more knockout.
it makes sense, and you see,
And
this is what you will do, and you are actually teaching people even how to rob, because people are taking advantage. Wait, people are taking advantage. No,
it's medical. And
how
to rob.
People are taking advantage of this to rob. So you allow me to finish.
I am teaching now people to rob.
I'm not saying you are teaching them.
A bit movie. Movie. A bit skills.
Rock, you're not understanding. I didn't say you are teaching them.
What can you see as
no, you can't just cut a halfway, then you just conclude. So let her finish with what she's
Don't take
saying.
this issue personal.
I'm not
saying you. I said what they are doing. They're actually teaching people how to rob. Because in some of the videos, they are using their toy gun to actually take things from people. And what is the difference between toy gun and raw gun?
And then they base to
it's just a way of teaching people how to rob and how to cause chaos and violence.
And then they base to toy gun.
So use the toy gun, but it shouldn't be too much. Use it, but it shouldn't be too much. It's becoming out of hand. It's getting out of hand.
Sounds like a question for knockout, because this Xmas people will use what is that knockout the member for robbery, because sorry, Christmas church is a bear robbery 31st, especially 31st night. Wouldn't church is a robbery because knockout in your born the sound of knockout it's said to Obi top out, Obi to me very restaurant that's it. Eba top out.
Rock, you don't understand. I'm not saying it's no good. I'm not saying using toy gun. Me myself can buy one. I'm not saying it's no good. It's good. It's for fun. And we are using it. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, in my house, of course, because I'm not going into war or ShopRite to go and like shoot someone. No, because they will arrest you. They will arrest you.
Yeah, to talk and intimidate pillow lonia that the car bonting, a good diagro at the 30.
That is when they know that you are playing.
That is when you'd agree, say it's becoming too much.
Trendy, I did be a trendy, be a bear broso.
Regina, next story.
Messi, I did be a baby, a trendy, be a broso. So I just say, I did be a trendy, be a baby, and I will period of time be a trim and one. So I tell a trim and a day. So I tell you, Yantis will go for toy gun at the Bobby Manipula. Knockout, knockout to buy, wouldn't go for a prepra, and the composer number band says, Mamma, you soon. I just so, especially 31st night.
So why didn't they arrest them?
Because they didn't abuse it.
Abuse what?
They didn't abuse it. It was in your house, not at the market square to scare people. Not at the market square to scare people. You don't get it. Like you don't get it.
Please, listeners and
you don't get me.
You interjected me. We don't end the show today.
You interjected me when you were talking. I didn't interrupt you, so allow me to finish. I didn't interrupt you, so allow me to finish. My last words, Regina.
This coming Christmas,
yes,
you know,
DJ Rock. Okay.
Please.
I was say IGP or abandoning whether toy gun or rubber gun or knockout.
We will send your appeal across.
I was so abandoning say what you receive these people for omuisu toy gun and that. And kwa like it me turn knockout box ma wo. Nya to matches account. And no say a risky count. Manchester mo paper no.
My sister didn't mind the last week.
I didn't know my mom say yes, yeah, can't no creno. Where are much of my For
the 1992 Constitution, it needs to be reviewed. There are a lot in that Constitution that needs to be rewritten. In fact, the whole book has to be rewritten again. Because this politicians are taking advantage over that, and they are making us slaves instead of them being a slave to us, because we voted for them to serve us, not for them to come and be laws kings over us, and now we becoming servants. Because as a king, you are there to serve your people, and so if you are not seeing anything going on, it means that the Constitution needs to be reviewed. And I can remember some time ago the NDC they brought out some, is it a petition or something for the Constitution to be reviewed. They talk what we are saying, that we need the Constitution to be reviewed. We don't want someone to say it and then at the end of the day you come out, you won't do anything about it. And then sometimes too, they try, but then when they review the Constitution, they do it in a way that will favor them. That's not what we want. So as Honorable Kyeremanten has made us know, if God being so good, and then on the 7th of December, he's been elected as the president of our noble country, Ghana, you should do as he has said. And now to the POPO things. Gun, see, toy gun is for fun, yes, but don't abusing it. We are over abusing it in this country, and I will say, and I will emphatically state it again, that they are actually communicating violence and robbery in this country. So arrest you is very necessary. You should do it, but don't scare people. You will not just venture into a shopping mall where people are busy shopping and then you start shooting, and you expect people to take it as fun and say it's a common shooting. You get it? So the arrest there is very good. I support it 100%. Yes, thank you very much.
GhanaTalksRadio.com. Listen live. Listen live.
We love your station. It's great.
Listen here. Listen here. Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks